Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. It is Thursday, May 20th, my day off from work. I work in elementary school part-time, but that's shut down right now due to COVID. And I also work in a grocery store, and this is my day off. It's almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I had grand plans to get all kinds of housework and stuff done today. Not one bit of it has happened yet. So it's chaos in here. You can probably hear my birds in the background. This is supposed to be my dining room behind me. It's been taken over by the birds. Oh, I can hear my Indian ringneck going crazy in the next room. My daughter's having to get him because he's gone and found the cockatiels and is harassing them. And yeah, so it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I've done nothing, but you know, it's my day off. I'm not supposed to have to be rushing around doing things. I mean, I intended to do housework and stuff today, but I shouldn't have to be running like a mad woman, and I should be able to go at my own pace. But it is 3 o'clock, and so now it is time to get some stuff done. Let me show you some of the sources of my frustration around here. The living room's not bad. The living room's not too bad, but this room, there's stuff in here that doesn't belong. Kitchen is messy. Laundry is behind. I work tomorrow, Friday, and then I was supposed to be off Saturday, Sunday. And I have now picked up a shift for Saturday. Probably against my better judgment. I mean, I need the hours, but I need the rest too. And I was offered this 4-hour shift on Saturday last night when I was at work, and I said no then. And then a different supervisor called me today and offered me the same shift for Saturday. And this time I caved in and said yes. Yes, I need the hours and the money, but I do also need the rest, and I'm probably going to regret taking that shift, but it's a never-ending battle in my brain between hours and paycheck and rest. So anyway, so I guess I should get done what I can, because now I don't have a day off till Sunday after today. So let me turn you around and I'll show you what it is I'm dealing with here. Okay, this is a 2-bedroom house. This is supposed to be a bedroom, but we turned it into a dining room because our kitchen does not have room for a kitchen table and chairs. And it's become a bird room instead. This table is supposed to be where we eat. Instead, we wind up eating in the living room. And this particular cage here is my Indian ringneck crickets cage. It's supposed to be in my daughter's room. Don't get me started. Bird cage is over here. That's an empty old budgie cage, that little one there. We had moved a bird in there the other day because the 2 conures were fighting, so we separated them for a while. It's supposed to be bird cage cleaning day today too. I don't know how or when exactly that's going to get done. Supposedly it's supposed to be happening. I also really wanted to get my flower bed and garden area outside weeded, but I don't know. I need help with that. So, and then this is the budgies. So yeah, this room is supposed to be a dining room, and it has been completely taken over by the birds. The only thing that can really be done in here is like this needs to go back to my daughter's room where it belongs. The cardboard, that was from the garden center. That was for the plants we brought home. In case it got cold at night and we needed to bring the plants in. I just didn't want to put the plants out there on the deck in the cardboard because I'm watering them, and then if they get watered and the water gets into the cardboard, then the cardboard's no good for transporting the plants back and forth. So anyway, I'm hoping to just soon have it be consistently warm enough that we can put the plants in the ground and leave them there, and then just put the cardboard in the recycling and not worry about it. This is my catch-all. This is cheesecloth I picked up at the dollar store for making jelly this summer. That is my catch-all. Bathroom in there. This is my daughter's room. I'm just going to show you something real quick. This is where the ringneck's cage is supposed to go. That, yeah. She's supposed to be giving me her bedding to wash because she said it needs washing. I'm just going to close the door on that. Living room's okay. That's all I'm going to show you in that room, just because, you know, living room's okay. The daughter's room is not too bad, but I just need to get the bedding from her. This kitchen needs help. Again, I still need to find a place for the flamingo dishes. I would like to put them in my china cabinet, but need to clean the china cabinet out. As I said, I want to take all the dishes out, either wash them by hand or put some of them through the dishwasher and get them all dusted up and dust the shelves in there. But again, because that is across the hall in another room, transporting them from the china cabinet to here, I need some help. And I'm having trouble getting volunteers around my house to help me move the china and the crystal back and forth. That's all I need, is just to have it move back and forth. I can wash it, I can run it in the dishwasher, but I'm having trouble getting help with that. So one of these times, and today now, because it is almost 3 o'clock, it's just going to be kitchen cleanup, and then hopefully pet cages, and then I wanted to make these pizza kits for supper tonight, so that's probably all that'll get done today. Dishwasher is empty. I unloaded that earlier, so I need to get it reloaded. That'll take care of a lot of this. These goldfish crackers go back in the cupboard in the next room. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that old beta fish dish, bowl rather. We don't have beta fish anymore, and I don't think we're going to anytime soon. A bunch of recycling needs to go out. These reusable bags need to go back to the car. I don't know if that Coke can has anything in it. If not, it needs to go in recycling. Clean pots over there, they need to go back either in the cupboard or in the drawer under the stove, one of the two. Oh, yeah. Bagels, I would put them in the bread box, but because they're cinnamon raisin, they're going to make my regular white bread smell like cinnamon raisin. I don't know if I want that. Just lots of little stuff that just is out of place and needs to go back to its home. So, I don't know. I'll decide where to set you up, and then I guess I'll just get this kitchen done as best I can. I'm probably going to close the door to that dining room because those guys are loud. They're in the next room, and you can hear them as plain as day. So, let me just, I don't know. That area, that little, by the shed, right beside the shed, there's a raspberry bush in that square area. And then in the bottom left corner there, you can see my rhubarb is already starting to grow. But the rest of that is all weeds. And that is where I'm planning on planting the watermelon plant, the cucumber plant, the pumpkin plant, and tomato plants and stuff in there. It's not a real big area, but I only have like 5 or 6 things like zucchini, pumpkin, watermelon, cucumber, a couple tomato plants. So, but I need to get that, I need help getting that cleaned out. I have terrible knees. I don't do well being on my knees trying to weed. And then my flower bed is at the front of the house. So I need to get that, need some help getting that cleaned out. But I don't know if that's going to get done today. It's probably not. It's not raining much. We have been in drought conditions here. It looks like it's trying to spit out now. And we do need that. So maybe the weeding might have to wait till another day. I don't know. I finally got my 2 African violets to start blooming again, so that's good. That's finally, I don't have my grandmother's green thumb to keep things alive as well as she did. I wish I did. Okay, let me pause this for a second. I'll get you set up, and then I guess I'll start getting this dishwasher loaded and clean this kitchen up as best I can. Okay, hopefully that'll be okay. Alright, I'm not sure. I don't think I really have room in the cupboard for this lunch bag. I'll just put it up on my purse for now. It's empty. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Finishing a piece of brownie I had in my lunch at work last night. Those brownies I made the other day in the previous video. Okay, let's get this dishwasher loaded. I've been procrastinating all day long from getting anything done. And in some ways I feel like I'm entitled because it is my day off. But it is time. These juices are ones my daughter bought. They're going to have to go in the cupboard in the next room. She has a designated shelf for her snacks. And what are some of your least favorite chores or your most dreaded chores? For me, I don't mind doing laundry, but I suck at staying on top of folding and putting it away. Washing, drying, no problem. Right now, I have a load in the washing machine that I think has been in there for 2 days. I don't usually do that, but I have made a mistake this week, and I do need to go back and rewash that load in order to have it not smelly. So I have to go rewash it after I get done up here. And that's because I have a load in the dryer that I haven't folded because that is my nemesis. Folding and putting away laundry is my weakness. Well, one of my weaknesses. Okay. I don't even know what I'm doing. I got too many little plates and lids and stuff that need to go in here that I'm almost overwhelmed at this point. Oh yeah, I said I was going to close that door to the dining room because of the noise, and I never did. I'm sorry, guys. Let me do that. That's probably not going to eliminate the noise entirely, but it might muffle it a little bit. We'll see. And I have a feeling that I have more dishes here than what are going to go in the floor, at least as far as plates. Pretty confident that I got more, because I did put that roaster on the bottom. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it won't be too bad. Ow! That would be my toe. That hurt. Trying not to say bad things on camera right now because I just hurt my toe. Again, I'm struggling with positioning things in the dishwasher, and that's just, I don't know. I'm in a bit of a mood today, and I almost don't care. I'm just going to get in there as best I can, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It's not going to be perfect. And it is what it is right now. I'm doing the best I can. Kind of. Just frustrated. And we've got, this is our, in Canada here, this is our May long weekend coming up, whereas you guys have a Memorial Day weekend. We have Victoria Day weekend this weekend. And we're hearing that there's going to be more restrictions coming down today or tomorrow, just in advance of the long weekend. So that's getting annoying. I mean, I know it has to be done because our numbers are way up again, but it's getting annoying because we're well over a year into this stuff, and especially for those of us that have been working essential service jobs the entire time, it is getting very old having to keep doing this over and over again. I mean, I'm thankful that we still have jobs, so that part is good. But when people don't listen to restrictions and don't follow the rules and then do whatever they want, then we wind up back in these impossible situations. You know, everybody pays the price when other people don't listen, right? So I'm just awaiting. I'm not sure if it's today or tomorrow, but there's supposed to be news coming out of more restrictions. For how long, I don't know. It might be just one weekend, might be for the next few weeks, next month. I don't know. It took me several days, but I finally, today's Thursday, Tuesday night, finally got my e-learning done. It took me an hour and 40 minutes. That involved a call to IT to reset my password, because once again, I was locked out. I don't know why. I tried to break down my password, and when I go to log in, for some reason it doesn't let me, so I had to call IT, sit on hold to get a hold of somebody. Finally got my password reset. None of them were new courses. They're all refreshers of things I've taken before. But one of them is one I really, really, really don't like, because I'm not very good at it. But it's fine. It's over now, and it's one of these ones that comes up every year. We got to refresh on it. But So I did that, took an hour and 40 minutes, and when I got to work yesterday, I wrote it down to record that it was done, because I will get paid for that at least. Now, that's not bad. The dishwasher's pretty much loaded. I need to see if there's any glasses in my daughter's room. 1 second. Only one glass in her room this time. That's not too bad. And all I did, I opened the door to my daughter's room to look for dirty dishes, and the Indian ringneck flew right in there, harassing the cockatiels again. He's a bit of an opportunist, and he will take any chance he gets to go and pester the other birds. Okay, so now supposedly I am told that this queso sauce has been sitting in the fridge forever, and I guess it supposedly has a bad smell or whatever by now, so I guess we're getting rid of that. I'm not going to put that through the dishwasher. I'll just rinse it out and put it in the recycle bin. That's something else that has to be done, is recycling has to go out. Yuck. I don't see mold in here, but it does smell a little off. And I'm not usually the one that eats this, so I'm just taking people's word for it that it's been in there forever and needs to go. Hopefully none of it is caked on. This is all pretty soft, but hopefully none of the residue on the sides is caked on so much that it's going to take forever to rinse out. Hopefully most of it will just wash out pretty easily. I might have a glass or two on my bedside table I can add to that, and then that'll be just about enough for the dishwasher. Get this guy rinsed out. Well, this isn't too bad. I mean, if there's residue that's hard to get off, I don't mind getting in there like scrapers or a scrubber to clean it up, but I'd rather not. I'd rather just wash off easily with the hot water. Yeah, I have to get it in there. It's not bad. That's pretty good. I got most of it. The lid isn't bad. Okay. There, much cleaner. Don't like to, not sure if you even really should or can throw really dirty containers in the recycling, but I prefer to clean it first. I just think it's good manners. Hi, Cricket. You came to visit me, huh? Can you be on my video? I hope it's showing high enough that it'll actually show my shoulder and show you. You don't talk much these days. You chirp and you make your squawks, but you don't say your words very much these days. It's mating season right now, so he has been very agitated and very cranky. He'll sit here nice for a minute, and then he'll look me in the face, and all of a sudden he'll lunge at me because he's mad. So, birds in the mating season, bird world in the mating season is not fun. If they have a partner, it's not so bad. If not, they are basically sexually frustrated, and they'll take it out on whoever. So, I'm usually the one he hates during mating season. I don't know why. It just is. That's just the way it falls. Okay, so I use this little glass Coke bottle to water my plants. I don't know why, just I have become my plant waterer for some reason. That's a cherry pie my daughter brought home from work last night. This glass of water I'm still working on. to keep my Sylvie's receipts because we can enter them at work in the grocery drawer. We have, there's usually 3 receipts every month that are picked for $10 to win a $10 Sylvie's gift card. So I usually save my receipts and my daughter's and we submit them to the grocery drawer. See, this isn't that bad. But, you know, Shannon, if you are watching this, you're not the only one that struggles with open cupboard doors. Mine are perpetually somewhat open too. Although some of these cupboard doors also just simply don't close all the way, or they pop back open, like this guy doesn't stay. Some of them just don't. This bottom one down here doesn't. The only reason it's close to close right now is because that stool's in front of it. The broth needs to go back in the fridge. That's from when I made the chicken pot pie. Doesn't live in the fridge normally, but now that I've opened it to make chicken pot pie, it needs to go in there. But I have no room. There's my brownies up top. It was warm the last few days, so I didn't want to leave the brownies out and have them going soft. That's the end of the chicken pot pie. Those grapes down there are probably pretty old, so I really need to go through here and toss some stuff. It's not terrible, but my daughter brings home stuff that she buys, and then it's like, you know, and the apples are supposed to go in the crisper, but I did buy 2 6-pound bags the other day, if you recall, from my grocery haul, so I don't have enough room in that one crisper for all of those. So I should really go through and see if there's anything as far as zucchini or tomatoes that have gone bad that I need to toss out. Try and see if there's any room now to put those apples away. Maybe get this brownie cut up and put into a container, freeze some, you know, just little things. Like there's just stuff that needs to be done. Recycling needs to go out. That looks messy. Again, those bags have to go back outside. And I need to work on that laundry and get these pots and pans put away. But other than that, like this doesn't look as bad. And again, like these things of 5 Alive and stuff, they need to get put in on her cupboard in the other room. And then I got this guy on my shoulder coming to visit again. Hi, Cricket. Bird's eye view, literally. All right, let me get out of this fridge for now and get some more stuff put away, because we also need to have the kitchen countertops somewhat clear in order to do the pet cages. So right now, with having stuff on their counters, like I need to clear more room from basically from like the magic bullet over to about that bowl to have room to spread out to clean the pet cages. So that all needs to be basically cleared off. I'm pretty close. If I get this 5 Alive and the goldfish crackers put away, that won't be bad. And if I move the pie and the pizza gets down here for the time being, closer to the stovetop, that should free up enough room. So, which means I can move on to the basement. Maybe I can get somebody else in the house here to work on the pet cages, and I'll move on to the basement and work on laundry down there. All right, so I'll rejoin you on camera down in the basement in a few minutes. See you guys shortly. Okay, we're back. That is the laundry room straight ahead. The laundry's out here right now because, as you can see in the doorway, my rabbit is on the loose in there, and I don't want him being able to chew on the clothes. It's my daughter's comforter. I've got a load of darks in here, plus also some reds. I'll probably wash them separate, although the reds might be fine with the darks. We'll see. It smells in here, but that's also partly because it's been over a week since the rabbit cage was done. It was probably partly his litter, and also the fact that I have to redo this load of laundry that's been in the dryer or washer for a couple days. So I've added my daughter's sheets to it, the green ones. I put the pod up here where it's supposed to be, but I have also sprinkled some borax on the clothes because that's supposed to help with stains and with smells. So just sprinkled some of that on top because I'm re-washing the load. Plus we've added those sheets and then a few other odds and ends. So yeah, so we're gonna get that load going. I'm just gonna do it on normal. Get that started. And then over here we got a load in the dryer. These are loaded delicates I'd like to wash. I usually do them separate and then I dry them for about 10-15 minutes on low and then hang them. Usually in the bathroom. Oh, it's just a load of whites. It's a small load. So why, if it's such a small load, that just goes to show that I have no excuse for having put off folding those to now. But I'm going to just do a quick freshen up. And that's like 20 minutes on medium just to get the wrinkles out of them. But really, I should not have procrastinated on folding this load this long because it's such a small load. So I'm going to get that load of colors, light colors going. And then I'll do the load of darks. Well, my daughter's comforter, she wants it washed. And then the load of darks, maybe I'll mix the reds with it because they probably won't bleed onto the darks. And then this is a load of delicates that I'll probably do after that. See if I can get all that done today. There's a few towels that are clean, they need to be put away. As well as a few of my daughter's things that need to be put away. And my bedroom area, you can see the bed is not made. Again, I told you the other day, I'm not very good at making my bed consistently, and this is proof. Okay, here goes the washer. Let's just get started. All right, where's my rabbit? He usually likes to hide, yeah, right there. He usually hides up on top of the bins. He's a little shy. Okay, time to, I guess, go make the bed. I guess that's probably should be my next step. Plus I also have a load of clean laundry over there that's mine. My daughter's basket of clean laundry is also here, but instead of putting it away, she has a bad habit of coming down here and just getting what she needs and then leaving it down here. And then upends half the stuff in the basket. So half the stuff that was in the basket is now unfolded. This is a work sweater that never was folded properly anyway, but the pants that are in there are now basically unfolded. Because I wash and dry and fold the clothes for everybody in this house. And in her case, I put hers away too. She should be doing it. She's 21. She could probably be washing for herself even. And she knows how. I've taught her. I just have not enforced it. So anyway, I don't know. I guess I should call her down here and get her to put that laundry away. So yeah, the dryer's restarted. The wash is started. And I can put my basket of clean clothes away, I guess, in the meantime. And make my bed. I can at the very least do that. Sounds like maybe somebody might be starting the pet cages upstairs. I hope. All right, so I'll check back in with you guys in a little while. Hi, it is multiple hours later and I'm back. It is now 11:15 at night. I did get the bed made, as you can see behind me, although I'm ashamed to tell you that I didn't get it made until about a half hour ago. The day kind of got away on me. I guess at that point I probably shouldn't have even bothered making it, but I had said, I'd promised on the video I was going to, so I did it. Whatever works, right? Whatever works to motivate you. The day really got away on me. The weeding did not happen outside. It wasn't really that rainy. We need the rain desperately. We got a little bit, but not nearly as much as we need. But just other things got in the way. Pet cages finally got cleaned. Garbage, I think, got taken out. I know I took a bin of recycling out earlier. Was going to make homemade pizzas tonight, and that didn't happen because pet cages took so long to do. So we just boiled up some Smokies on the stovetop. I don't know if you in the US know what Smokies are or not, if you call them the same thing. They're just basically sausages. So just cooked those up. Didn't have hot dog buns to put them in, but that's fine. Pretty simple supper, a little bit on the late side. Just have my daughter's comforter in the dryer now. I just finished a little while ago folding that load of colors that I had to rewash. So I dried them, and this time I folded them. And I had washed her comforter at her request, and now it's in the dryer. Should be done in time for her to go to bed because she's in the shower right now. And then I'm going to wash a load of darks. I could wash them before, well, soon, and go to bed and put them in. But I need to make sure I put them in the dryer overnight tonight. Then if I do that, otherwise if they sit overnight, they might get that funny smell again. Or I could put them in the washer and put them on like an 8-hour delay or something and have them start up at 8 o'clock in the morning to wash. That might be my better bet. I might do that. So I can't even remember what all else I got into tonight that made things run so slow. But housework, basically. A lot of miscellaneous housework things. Getting papers together. Some needed to be recycled, some needed to be put in the shred bin to be shredded later. Some of the grocery receipts from the store I work at, and that my daughter works at, you have the option, if you have grocery receipts totaling $75 or more, or groups of receipts from there that total $75 together or more, you can submit them to the grocery draw, and then every month 3 winners get drawn for a $10 gift card for the store. And I've won it a few times, but not recently, but I have a bunch of receipts of hers and of mine. So I took some time to sort those out into mine and hers, tally up what was $75 and put them in bundles. It's that way, the more you put in, the more entries you have, right? Just like a lottery ticket kind of thing. So that's, oh, my arm's getting tired. I need to get a tripod or I do have a selfie stick, actually. I should probably find that. So yeah, that was one thing I was doing, as well as working on laundry. The dishwasher got run earlier, and I unloaded it and reloaded it, and it's now relatively full again. Like, it's almost ready to be run. I wouldn't say completely, but it's getting there. And then on a whim, I decided to make a loaf of just lemon bread in the loaf pan. Probably should have taken the time to film it, but I didn't. I'll have to do that another time. I just very quickly put it together. It was a very fast thing to put together. Really wasn't difficult at all. Then made a quick glaze to put on it afterwards, so it's sitting on the counter cooling now overnight. Got those brownies I made the other day cut up finally and put into a container. I don't want to eat them all right away though, because I'm trying to lose weight here, so maybe I should try and make room in the freezer and put them in the freezer and just take them out as I need them. Not sure. But anyway, it is 11:19 at night right now. I think that will be it for me today. I'm sorry if this wasn't the most exciting video, or definitely not the longest, but I did get some things done. Got some general tidying and cleaning done that I very much needed to do. Got my basket of laundry folded, or well, put away, that was out earlier, and my daughter's put away as well, so those are done. Finally got her to remove her winter jacket from the side door, where that's the entrance we usually use. Remove it from the hook and move it to the front closet. We don't usually use our front door very much, so I've been putting the winter coats away in the front closet. So I got her to put her winter coat finally away now that we're middle of May. So it's not the heaviest winter coat, but nonetheless, I'm trying to say, look, like, we're in the middle of May here. We don't need to have winter jackets hanging at our entrance anymore. It's time to go put those away and just make sure it's light jackets hanging there right now. We just have four hooks up there at the side door that we use, and, you know, try to cycle out stuff through the seasons a little bit. Got that pink Rubbermaid that was over my shoulder over there put away back in the furnace room, and sorted through some of my jam supplies. I bought some packages of cheesecloth at Dollarama the other day for making jelly, and I put those in the cupboard in the furnace room with the jam jars. Just little things, a lot of little things that just were not, you know, the whole everything has a place and everything in its place. That's where I get into trouble, is stuff just gets put down wherever and stuff is not in its place. Very seldom. And then it gets out of control. And then that little countertop, that little white cupboard that I have in the hallway upstairs, I said is a catch-all. I cleared that off. A lot of that was the receipts. A lot of it was also in the drawer of it. There was mail in there that just needed to be go through, open, recycle the envelopes. If it didn't have an address, put aside whatever need to be shredded and, you know, process those accordingly. I didn't do the filing tonight, but I set aside anything that needs filing for when I do get a chance to do it. So that is taken care of. It's set aside. Looks a lot better up there. I would take you up there, but my daughter's in the shower near there, and I don't want to stir the birds up either. They're finally quiet for the night, so if I go up there right now, I'm probably going to wake them up and get them wound up. So, but it does look a lot better. It's just that's a hot spot. It's an area that I have a really hard time keeping decluttered. So, anyway, rambling on here. I think I'm going to start that load of laundry. As soon as she's finished in the shower, I'll turn that load of laundry on, or else I will just go and get it set up and maybe have it come on at 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning or something. That might be my best bet. And then shortly her comforter will come out and I'll give that to her to put on her bed for the night. So anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't the most exciting one. I didn't do any cooking in it this time. Just cleaning, talking, general house stuff, life stuff. But I hope you enjoyed it anyway. And if you did, please do feel free to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Subscribe if you're new, and we will see you next time. Have a great evening, everyone.